Hey, I hope you are having an amazing day today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why the Aussiedoodle is the best running companion for you. So let's just get straight into the video. Most dogs love to run, some more than others, and not all for long distances. If you're searching for the perfect running partner this year, I of course suggest the Aussiedoodle. Aussiedoodles are known for their high amounts of energy and for their love of running. So if you and your family are very active, they could be the perfect running companion for you guys. With proper training, they can even excel at agility and similar competitions, which is something to be very excited about too if you really want to get into that. Aussiedoodles are also considered a herding breed. They always want to be doing something. They have a medium to high energy drive, and so because of that, again, they always want to be busy doing something. And you guys can really attest to that from watching Jackson. Aside from his cuddly side, Jackson always wants to be moving. He always wants to play fetch, always wants to be walking and sniffing when we're out. So because of their medium to high energy drive, they could be perfect for running. So aside for those reasons on why I believe Aussiedoodle is a great running companion, let me share some tips for you and your Aussiedoodle, and I guess for dogs in general, on to really help with running with your dog. Number one, do not prematurely run and exercise your puppy/dog. It is recommended that you do not overwork, exercise, jog, run with your puppy unless they are over the age of 1. And the reason why is because their joints, their bones, their body in general is still growing. And if you do exercise them too much, it can make them very much so injury prone, and they could have a long-term effect on their body. And again, if you wanted to get a dog for running and then they ended up getting an injury that kept them from running, that could be really detrimental for the both of you guys. Number two, ease into a running schedule. You don't want to go straight right off the bat with your dog who is probably going to be new to running with you 3 miles right off the bat, because again, it could be very hard on them physically. You want to be able to build their endurance up, and on top of that, they're learning how to run with you. They're learning to run at your pace, and so starting off slow with a short distance, and maybe even just for like maybe 10 to 15 minutes, they'll be able to learn with you your pace, how you run, your lifestyle, and again, you don't want to rush them into something that they're gonna be able to do over time perfectly. And on top of that, you want to make sure that you are prioritizing rest. So dog trainers in general recommend that a dog, and even you, take a day or two at least of rest after a long day of extraneous exercise, of running, just so that you're able to build up those muscles. You do not want to, again, overwork the muscles, overwork the body, and you're giving your guys' bodies the opportunity to rebuild and again, recharge for the next run. Another tip too, I kind of talked about this a little bit before, but you want to make sure and be patient on setting your pace with your dog. Your dog, when they first start out, they won't know how to react to how you are running. And that itself will take time. And again, like everything with dogs and Aussiedoodles, you want to be able to train them. And so, you know, starting off small, not going too far with your distance, and being able to teach them, you know, when to stop, when you stop, for example, at stoplights, when to turn left or right. You definitely want to make sure that you are training your dog consistently and being patient with the whole process, because again, they're learning how to set the pace with you. Another tip too, and you can kind of say that this is a no-brainer, but there are some people that run with their dogs that just don't bring water with them, but that's my tip. Make sure to keep your dog hydrated after a long run or whatever it may be. Physical exercise should not get to the point where your dog is panting uncontrollably or even hyperventilating. That is just a sign right there that your dog needs to be hydrated, that your dog needs water, and so make sure to bring water with you guys when you guys go on runs. But yeah, guys, that concludes today's video. Please let me know down below if you have any tips on running for anyone, for things that are working for you guys. I would love to read them in the comment section down below. As long as your Aussiedoodle or dog is in good physical condition and you don't overdo it, they will be the best running and perfect running companions for you guys. As adults, we generally look at exercise as work, but in reality, Aussiedoodles and any working, herding dog, they actually look at exercise and running in a different light. Dogs generally love exercise. They love running and they consider it actually play. And on top of that, it is also for them a great bonding experience with their best friend, you. So because of that, I definitely recommend, giving your dogs the opportunity to go run, to go jog, to play fetch with a Frisbee, whatever it may be, exercise with your dog. It's great for them not only physically, but also mentally. As a reminder, please hit that like button as it really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button too, as it really means a lot to Jackson and me. Tell your dogs you love them. Jackson, I love you. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Yay for Jackson. Do you have anything to say about running? All right, good boy.